let's take a look at the financial statement. The income statement, which is presumably, well, I don't know which side you would have put it on. Whichever side it's on, it's the one labeled what? Income statement. That is the clue. Okay, and let's take a trip through that just from the standpoint of what's going on here. And look at some trends. Year 1, 2, and 3. What's going on here? Sales are going which way? Up. Sales are clearly going up. What's happening to cost of goods? And by the way, let's just review the term here, brief review. Cost of goods, what is that? That's the direct cost, isn't it? If you're in the restaurant business, that's the cost of the food. Okay, that's the direct cost. Is that the office staff? No. No. Is that the sales staff? No. That is the direct cost. If you're a manufacturer, it's the people that do what? Run the lathe. The direct costs. Could be labor, could be materials. The cost of goods sold, what's it done? It's gone up. We don't know if it's gone up faster or slower right now until we look at the rate of increase, right? We know it's going up. It might be relevant as to whether it's going up parallel, sales up, cost of goods sold faster, right? And when we close this gap down, what do we know about what happens to the margin? What's the margin doing? It's going up also, but it's going up what? Maybe slower. Total expenses are doing what? They're increasing, and in the last year they took a fairly big, sharp increase. We're just trying to visit about some of the trends here. Operating profit, what's it done? Well, it went up a little bit and then down, even though they've just undergone what? An expansion, at least an expansion of the building is what we were told. Their business is growing. Interest, what's it done? Gone up a little bit and then up a lot. So we know that he's growing, and he's growing with what kind of money? Borrowed money. Borrowed money. OPM. I believe there was a movie of that name. Other people's money. Interest going up. Net profit, BT, which is before tax. It went down a little and then what? Down a lot. And his comment in the most recent year, year 3, is, yeah, but look, I hardly had to pay any tax. What a cool thing. Gosh, we could project maybe next year he might have a what? Tax loss carry forward. And net profit AT has gone down a little and down a lot, hasn't it? So, macro picture, sales up, net profit what? Down. Now imagine this gentleman sitting across from his banker. What's he telling him? What's he telling his banker?
A lot of potential.
I just had what kind of year?
A bad year.
Exceptional.
Well, I heard bad and I heard exceptional. I'm guessing that's from looking at 2 different parts of the information that is facing us here. Bad if we look at the bottom line. But what do you suppose his background is? We talked about the background of people in business. They know how to make it and they know how to sell it, right? He's a sales guy. If he's a sales guy, he just had what kind of year? Record sales. I mean, record sales. What do you have in a business when you have record sales?
Record costs.
No. You have a party. To celebrate those record sales. What does he discover at the party?
He can't pay for it.
He cannot pay for the party. So he turns it into a potluck. Let the employees bring their own. Point being, we have a disconnect here between what's he focusing on? Bottom line or top line? Top line. But none of us in business eat off the top line, do we? We eat off the bottom line once it's been turned into cash.